Uh, it's not set up right. Fuck. Sure. Don't throw. There you go. What happened now? See you? No, I'm good. Thank you. Halal food.
All right, here he is. Sam Wu official.
Hey, Vinny.
Test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to be going live. We're going to be going live in about 2 minutes, waiting for Scotty of Sirius XM Liquid Metal. Those on the live stream right now.
Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Saturday. This is Devils After Dark, coming to you live from American Whiskey, 51 Edison Place, across the street from Prudential Center, next to Championship Plaza. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, and Twitch on the Let's Go Devils Network, as the Devils and Jacob Markstrom shut out the New York Rangers tonight. 4-0. 4-0 victory over the New York Rangers. I lost count, Scotty. I had to text you before what the score was because it just kept on coming in the end there. And as we're preparing for this podcast, suddenly 2-0 is 3-0 and then 4-0. But an absolute dominating victory over the New York Rangers. They had no life. They took the life out of the building from those New York Rangers fans. Devils fans rejoicing. It's a party here at American Whiskey. You must be having fun in your Beverly Hills palatial estates right now.
My compound? Is that
at the Michael J. Fox Studios, yeah.
Yeah, my compound over here, apparently. Yeah, we're having a blast. Early time here on the West Coast, 9:30 a.m. start, which actually I got a little confused with. I thought that was 12:30 Pacific, 3:30 Eastern, and then I woke up today and I was like, oh, game's on already. Well, what do you know? How about that?
Yeah.
You just get right in there and start rocking and rolling. And what a game it was. the killer instinct. And I already see Max is calling for it here. The old yeller, Sam Wu. So get it ready. We might have to take someone out behind the barn during this game recap. I'm just saying.
We might have to.
I think we might have to. But a hell of a day over there at the Prudential Center in Newark. You can see everyone partying at American Whiskey. Woo! Devils victory. Don't forget to take care of your bartenders. And remember, as soon as Sam Wu looks very, very busy, that's when you want to go and ask him for a selfie. All right? That's when you want to go and ask him for a selfie. Whenever he looks the busiest. So let's get into this
like
recap.
Right now, Scotty.
Just like right now? Yeah, now would be the perfect time for you to go and ask Sam Wu for a selfie. So if you could do that, please, it would make me happy. Greatly appreciated. But let's talk about this Hudson River rivalry game here going on this afternoon. Big game for both teams. Devils looking to solidify and lock up their playoff positioning. Rangers are just fighting for their playoff lives right now with the Montreal Canadiens zooming past the crowd there at the bottom for that second wild card position. You know, the Blue Jackets, the Icelanders, the Rangers, the Canadiens, they're all battling for that last spot. And the Canadiens have pushed their way forward just behind the Ottawa Senators now. So, you know, the Rangers really needed this game. Both teams are going to be well rested. We know the Devils haven't played since, Monday. The Rangers had one game on Wednesday, but they've been off for a while as well. You got a marquee goalie matchup going on here. Jacob Markstrom against Igor Shesterkin. Seamus, welcome back. Oh, maybe I'll go buy myself a new hat. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The gunslinger there. Maybe I'll trade it in for a new hat. Old Seamus is back in the lineup. Nemitz is out. Sprong and Dowling in. Lazar Bastion out. And the goal whisperer. That's right. Cody Glass back in the lineup. Nice to see you, sir. Centering the fourth line. And, oh, man, did we have... Woo! Wimpy with the super chat already. A big horns up to you, my friend. Marky's better. I like it a lot. But let's get into it here. First period, man, did the Devils look rested? And we know that the first period isn't their best one, you know, over the course of the season. Isn't their best one, you know, during the 60-minute shuffle there on the ice. But they look rested, ready to go. The legs were fresh. I mean, they were winning battles along the boards. You can see that they were using their speed and the forecheck. The Rangers weren't able to shut down anything until maybe about, maybe it was like 6-7 minutes to go in the first period. And the Rangers kind of flipped the momentum for a brief bit. And then the Devils kind of took it back there in the final couple minutes of the period. The big one here was, Nico to Bratt. Was a great chance. Timo had an opportunity. Mercer, Palat right in front of the net, all with good opportunities. But the best one of the first period was probably Stefan Nason. He picked the pocket. Interception! He picked the pocket of Keandre Miller there, who was just, wasn't really protecting the puck. And Nace came right behind and just took that puck away and did a little turn and burn shot. But Shesterkin was up to the task on that one and made a really big save to keep the game knotted at 0-0 moving into the second period. And then we start out with the Devils on a PK, and Jesper Bratt, shorthanded, partial break, stopped. Then we get a massive save from Jacob Markstrom on a tip chance, and then the rebound afterwards to kill off that penalty. And then it's the Devils' turn to go on the PP, and it only takes a whopping 4 seconds. You know what that 4 seconds is? It's Timo time, my friend. That's right. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me goals from Timo Meyer. Ooh, yeah. We know he is a March man. Can he turn into an April-May man as well? Timo Meyer gets his first of the game, a PPG power play goal. His 23rd of the year at 10:56 of the second period. Big one-time slap shot blast that beats the glove of Shesterkin. And that breaks the ice on the scoreless game so far. It is 1-0 Devils. And this really, there was a battle that maybe didn't get as much attention throughout going on during this game that, maybe it should have. We talk about it a lot here on the show. The importance of Nico Hischier, his full rounded game. And one of those elements is faceoffs. He is one of the best in the league, but the man with the most face-off wins in the league is actually Vincent Trocheck over there across the river, playing for the Rangers. So they were having face-off battles. It didn't get highlighted as much, but Nico did a hell of a job today in the face-off circle. I believe he finished with better numbers than Trocheck. I kind of lost track. Last I saw, Nico was 9 for 15. But those two were head-to-head through most of the day. And on this power play goal, starting off in the Rangers zone, what it was a Nico Hischier face-off win against Vincent Trocheck. The puck goes right back to Luke Hughes, who just immediately passes it over to Timo, who's winding up for that one-timer like we talked about him. Bam! Into the back of the net. Timo Meier, let's keep this goal streaks kind of going. We know he had 4 in 5 games or 4 in 6 games, and he went, he had 3 or 4 games where he didn't score. But Timo has just been a bulldog out there on the ice all year. He's had some bad puck luck. But finally, it seems like he's coming out of that and getting rewarded for all of his efforts. First goal of the day, a PPG for the Devils, 1-0. And then we get a delayed penalty with Dawson Mercer tripping call there, and it leads to a scrum afterwards where Timo, I don't know what was going on there, but Timo was not having it with JT Miller. He takes a shot at Miller, then Trocheck gets into Timo's face. We get a bunch of Kovacevic steps in there as well, so we get a big, massive scrum. Mercer to the box, and then not JT Miller, Timo Meier and Vincent Trocheck also. I think they got cross-checking and roughing matching minors. So, okay, Rangers to the power play. Now, their power play has been atrocious for this last month or so. I can't, what was the graphic? I think it was 2 for 41 or 2 for 42 or something like that. They have now been outscored in the last month or so. They have been outscored on the power play. Remember a couple years ago when us Devils fans were asking, can we decline the penalty because we were giving up so many shorthanded goals? That seems to be what's happening here with those Rangers. And us Devils fans are more than happy to be the beneficiaries of that. With one, Jesper Bratt getting the short-handed goal at 12:23 of the second period. Quick snapper on this 2-on-1 breakaway, and what an outlet pass there by Brendan Dillon. He gets his 14th assist of the year. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, Timo, his 23rd. Luke Hughes gets the assist, his 35th, and Nico gets the secondary. That's why I almost forgot. That was my whole point of talking about that face-off and how important it was that Nico got rewarded with a secondary assist on that goal. A little early out here on the West Coast. Brain's not functioning, to its fullest capacity, which, is a little low in itself. But either way, now we're on to the second goal here, and what an outlet pass from Brendan Dillon to see that he's got an opportunity for Bratt and Nico to break out of the zone. He gets it to Jesper Bratt, who starts up out. He passes it over to Nico, and we got a 2-on-1 shorthanded situation here. And Nico Hischier holds on to that puck. With Adam Fox back on defense, he holds on to that puck to the last possible second and puts a beautiful pass right under the stick of Adam Fox on the tape to Jesper Bratt, who puts it in the back. I didn't even see it at first. I thought he missed the net, tell you the truth, because I was like, what? Huh? There it is. It's in the back of the net. Of course, in and out, Jesper Bratt his 21st of the year. Nico's second assist of the game, his 31st. And Dylan, you son of a bitch, gets his 14th assist on the year, 12-23. Devils up 2-0 as we move into the third period. And oh, baby, we talked about this too. The Devils kind of lost their killer instinct. We're always saying, put the nail in the coffin, the final dagger. Don't give them a chance to come back, because you're looking at this game throughout the third period. Like we said, the Rangers desperately need this game. Their play didn't, I don't know what's going on over there, but they didn't seem so just laser beam focused like they should have been. Either way, like I said, us Devils fans are more than happy to be the beneficiaries for that. But, you got a 2-0 game in the third period. The Rangers get one in, and this is a completely different contest here. Then it's 2-1. Then the pressure is on the Devils, to keep the Rangers at bay. So that next goal in the third period with a 2-0 lead was ginormous. The Rangers score, look out. They're going to get the feels on the bench with the hockey emotions, all right? Devils score, they're going to sink. Devils are going to fly. Well, it came from the man who scored earlier in the game as well. He gets his second. Timo Meier, that's right. Check the watch. It's Timo time over here. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me more goals from Timo Meier. Ooh, yeah. His 24th at 14:59 of the third period. An even strength goal. So we had a power play goal. We had a shorthanded goal. Now we're getting an even strength goal. And spoiler alert, we get an empty net goal at the end. And this was a nice play. It was a good keep by Seamus Casey. Oh, Seamus. Maybe I'll trade it in for a new hat. Seamus Casey keeping the puck in at the point, seeing Timo Meier near the side of the net. He makes one of those across the seam, kind of diagonal passes right to Timo, who tries to put it in through the 5-hole through Shesterkin, who gets a piece of it. And I got to give him credit for that. I thought this one was just immediately in the back of the net. No, Shesterkin actually gets a piece of it, but it kind of ping-pongs and trickles over the goal line into the back of the net. Put that goal light on and start singing some Fuel by Metallica, because Timo Meier has his 24th of the year to put the Devils up by 3. Seamus Casey gets his second assist, and old DM Dawson Mercer gets his 15th assist on the year. Then after that, Jacob Markstrom show kicked in as the Rangers, they're going to pull Shesterkin to try and get something going, hanging on to those playoff hopes. And Markstrom made three massive saves in succession, 2 on Will Cooley at one side of the net, an initial and then a rebound. And then the puck kind of squirts around, and I think it was Lafreniere on the other side trying to sneak it in to the other post, and Markstrom side to side makes 3 really big saves, and you could hear the crowd just so energized for Jacob Markstrom, who looks like he's getting back to that Jacob Markstrom form we saw at the beginning of the year. The only thing left is, will they really put that final nail in there? 3-0. I thought that was a good score, but the Devils said, oh no, Scotty, sit down, hold your coffee, because it's early on the West Coast. All right. Hold my coffee cup here, because Nico and Jesper Bratt are going to go at it again. That's right. Going down the ice with Jesper Bratt. We got an empty net situation here. Bratt's kind of bobbing and weaving, makes his way towards the front of the net. The shot doesn't go. Trocheck is there, and he accidentally kicks it right to Nico Hischier, who slams it home for his 35th goal of the year. The captain making it happen with all the faceoff wins and 3 points on the game. 1 secondary assist, 1 primary, and then the empty net goal there at 16-12 to wrap it up. Markstrom gets his 4th shutout of the year, and he is the only Devils goaltender, along with Mr. Martin Brodeur, to shut out the Rangers twice in one season. The Rangers did not score a goal on the ice at the Prudential Center this season. So congratulations to Markstrom. Congratulations to the Devils. And how about this stat I saw on ESPN here at the end? Jesper Bratt is the only Jesper Bratt, okay, is the only 80-80 player in the NHL this year. More than 80 points, more than 80 hits. Yes, the brutalizer, Jesper Bratt, comes through.
Wow.
An 80-80 player. He's got 88 points and 93 hits on the season. So let's hear what, I forgot to say, shots on goal for the Rangers. 4-11-11 for a total of 26. Devils 7-5-4 for a total of 16. Face-offs, they were even on the day. Both teams with 22 face-off wins. Like I said, Trocheck and Nico, basically the two best face-off guys in the league going at it. So that was a nice showdown there. The Rangers got the old Jersey everything bagel on the power play, 0 for 2. Devils were 1 for 2. Rangers slightly out-hit the Devils 24-21. Both teams had 11 blocked shots. Devils still with those high giveaway totals, 19 on the day, but they get a 4-0 win to put themselves up to 89 points on the season, and getting closer and closer to just officially clinching playoff position. The Rangers now fall to, they got 79 points. They're 2 points behind Montreal. And I think Montreal, they play tonight, I believe, don't they? Or is it tomorrow? Oh, they play tonight. They play the Philadelphia Flyers a little later on today. So we'll see how that all pans out. So let's bring in you on the old YouTube page. What's up, everybody? Hello to everyone at American Whiskey. Hanging out, having a nice Sam salad, drinking some Ann Crew brew. And speaking of the king of the football calls, Sam By God Woo, why don't we bring him into the fold right now? And I see our man Shorts guy. I see the back of his head right now.
Yeah.
He's being a bouncer, apparently.
It is crowded here at American Whiskey right now. Devils fans celebrating a 4-0 victory over the New York Rangers. The Rangers season, you can basically take it behind the barn and shoot it because their season is almost over right now. It's almost ready, aim, and then you take the Rangers season. It's just a matter of fire, and it's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have the old graphic ready? Are you ready with the old Yeller?
Towards the end, but yeah, the old Yeller.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I mean, that's how you describe the Rangers season right now. They look lifeless. They had no emotion. They were just playing just for a paycheck. They have no identity right now. Their goaltender right now, 8 years, $12 million. That is one of the worst contracts in the NHL. I am loving the self-destruction of the New York Rangers right now. They're not going anywhere. Lafreniere looks like a bust. He's not doing anything. Zibanejad, he's old. Panarin, he's lazy right now. He doesn't care. This is wonderful. 4-0 victory over the New York Rangers. Devils with 89 points. The magic number is now 5, Scotty, for the New Jersey Devils.
Now 5.
5, looking to solidify that third spot in the Metropolitan Division. But yeah, it's it was kind of a boring game today, to be honest. I hate these 12:30 starts. ESPN, you make us go to these games at 12:30, and then you put Sean McDonough, the lead play-by-play guy. He is awful. Everybody's saying that in the YouTube live.
He can put anybody to sleep, that's for sure. Yeah.
I mean,
I would much rather had Bob Wischusen, who's going to be on the Stars and Penguins call. I like Bob. I think Bob does a great job there. Yeah, not a big fan of the old McDonough. Yeah, can't say I am.
Sean, I'm done with Sean McDonough. I'd rather go to the game at that point. I'd rather spend premium dollars, go to the game.
You spend premium dollars? I thought you just get gifted rich people
today
tickets.
I got gifted by Shorts guy.
Oh, today?
Not
just like the last time I was there, and the time before that I was there, and the time before that.
But I did.
I hear people are even buying you pocket burritos. That's what I hear.
Well, here's your story. It was 0-0 tie. I went to the burrito stand. I bought Ted a burrito. I got that burrito, got to my seat. 5 minutes later, 1-0 Devils. Then 2-0 Devils.
There you go.
And also, you know what I
And
did?
Max
I know
says
it's
it's
kind of
4 points,
slimy.
Sam.
Here, let me show you. Let me get
Max
back
says
here.
it's 4 points, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you, Max. 4 points to clinch.
So also, I begged for these. There's a suite next to our seats. I literally begged
excuse
for
me.
Yeah,
Excuse me. There's
for
a
these.
suite there? Oh, you're in the suite section. Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. Sorry.
No, I wasn't
Shorts
a-
Guy and I are still climbing down from Mount Everest at the
No.
Giant Stadium game.
I was
Yeah.
looking into the suite section, asking the
Well,
employee
Sam is
to.
sitting there with his feet up and his shoes
Yes.
off because he's too hot because there's a heater down
Yeah.
there and we're freezing. Yeah. So
Yeah.
what did you get? You got salami sandwiches there? What's happening?
Yeah, well, now they're pocket sandwiches right now. I think it's ham and cheese and turkey.
Okay.
They're very nice.
Okay.
They're very nice. Yeah.
I like how, yeah, take a bite. You won. Come on. Let's see. Take a bite. Take a bite. Yeah, there it is.
We're hard
Right.
and rock, but, you know, I do it for a team.
You mean it's delicious. It's delicious, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry we can't all live in the sweet life of Sam Wu over here that, some of us don't get just gifted tickets all the time, us regular folk.
The regular folks sit upstairs, but not me.
Oh, man. Well, Sam, does Shorts Guy have a headset that he can
Yeah,
throw on?
he has a headset. Shorts, you want to go
All
on?
right. Because I want to get his reaction to how he feels. Jacob, there he is. There's our E-Bug right there. Coming in hot. Shorts Guy with that beautiful, full Adidas Stadium Series jersey on right there. That's the good stuff.
It is the good stuff, and it fits like a glove. It's awesome. Scotty, it's great to be here after a Devils win. I feel like it's been forever. And even better, a win against the Rangers.
Yeah. And I want to ask you,
Yep.
how do you see Jacob Markstrom looking right now? Because we know when he came back from injury,
Yep.
he was a little shaky. We saw a lot of frustrated moments. We saw some sticks get smashed. We saw some head hanging a little bit. But these last 2 games, maybe even last 3 games that he's played, it looks like the Jacob Markstrom from the first part of the season.
Oh, without a doubt. This is pre-injury Jacob Markstrom that we're looking at here. This is him making the saves he needs to make. He looks dialed in. He's working on the rebound control. That's still a little shaky, but other than that, he was right there. He was making all those saves he needed to make. It's good to have him back in the form that he was in when the Devils were winning, because that's going to be huge going into this playoff run. And let's not forget too, he's big in these rivalry games, and he came up really big tonight. So we got to give him that credit too. He's shutting out your opponents, your rivals at any time is wild, but especially tonight against the Rangers was awesome.
I mean, and he's got the experience in the rivalry games, all that time up there in Calgary with the old Battle of Alberta and everything like that. So he knows what it's like to be in these vicious rivalries, which obviously Devils and Rangers is. But yeah, I got to say, I've been very impressed. And there were a couple shots today that he did clean up the rebound on, and he didn't let it get out, and have any sort of opportunities for the Rangers crashing the net. So I have seen a little bit of improvement on that rebound control as well.
Yeah, and the only real defensive blunder I saw was that chance that Lafreniere had in the first that Markstrom got with his shoulder, and if that rebound was out maybe another foot, the first person to be there would be Lafreniere. So other than that, the Devils seem to pick it up defensively. And one of the other things I saw too was a big difference. There was a save in the third where I forget who it was that was coming in on the net. Took the shot from the right, so Markstrom's glove side. The save was made, and the player went to go skate in on the Ranger player went skate in. Seamus Casey cut him right off and stood right up to him.
Yes,
that's what I like seeing. Like that's that big defensive stuff you need in front of your net. While it may not look like it's a big deal, he's preventing them from getting to your goalie, because it was no secret that Markstrom was frustrated over the last couple weeks. So you got to think that teams are saying, all right, well, let's try to get in his ear, try to get in his head. Yeah, just run near him.
Yeah.
And Seamus Casey, And it could have happened before then, and I just didn't notice it. But that one, for some reason, stood out to me. That Casey stood up to do, which I thought he played great defensively tonight. It was great to see him in.
Yeah, really, really nice to see Seamus Casey back out there. He does have that kind of, I don't know, that just like that slickness about him too when he's, on the blue line on the offensive side of things too. He's just got a little swagger to him that I really do enjoy. Brendan Dillon, who also, made a couple of mistakes recently that we were like, hey, we don't expect that from Brendan Dillon. I thought he had a really strong game today again. Dumoulin, I thought had a bunch of big hits. Kovacevic stepping in there during that Timo scrum. And, Luke being Luke is just, man, that kid is, and he's only 21.
I know. That's got to be the first order of business, is getting him locked up long term, which I believe they will once the cap officially goes up. But the Hughes Pesci pairing today I thought was phenomenal. They did very well. I mean, everyone, defensively, the Devils have done it. And on the offensive side, we had 13 shots on goal and we scored 4 goals, something like that, maybe 15 shots on goal. Like that's we've outshot opponents and not scored. Tonight we scored when we needed to, and it was 2-on-1s. It was good hockey plays, and I was just happy to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I see a lot of people on the old YouTube chat agreeing with you here. Robert Isaacson, Casey gets the start. Nemitz is on the bench and the D pitches a shutout. Go figure. So there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, Felix over here. Hey, Valaket, Instagram hockey today. We had some Instagram hockey going on. Look at this. Better call Colton Orr because none of the Rangers had any fight. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Serve, we stayed calm and made our chances count on the special teams. That's right. We definitely did. Old Yeller down to the playoffs, says Max. And now the magic number is 4. Number is 4. It looks like we had a Brooke Amanda at American Whiskey, but now she's crocheting in the car, apparently. She has left to go crochet.
She was crocheting here at American Whiskey earlier, Scotty.
NJ Devil 1525. Sean McDonough is the worst. Yeah, I mean,
Terrible.
We have yes. Give us Mashusin. Come on, give us old Bob there.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad I didn't have to watch it at home today. That's for darn sure.
Yeah.
I'd much rather be here today than be watching this from home. But it's good to have our goalie back. It's good to have our goalie back.
Chris James, the best was walking down Raymond Boulevard and hearing the "Hey, you suck" chant from the distance for the Let's Go Devils podcast in front of American Whiskey. That's what's up.
Oh yeah.
Woo! Love it. Man, we got a whole bunch of people on here today. Woo! We're lighting it up. Yeah, we got is this another one? Mark Schwab from over there in Switzerland. Super chat style. Woo! You got 2 Timo times today, Mark. One more time. Give me a few, give me 5, give me goals from Timo Meyer. Ooh, yeah. That was nice to see. From Timo Meyer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, both those goals. And he was so pumped. He's had a lot of bad puck luck. He's had some really good opportunities. He's played well.
Yep.
He hasn't really been like a liability on the ice. But we know, we've said it many times, that the puck needs to go in the net for Timo. That's what he's paid to do, is to score some goals.
Yep.
And now he's finally up there at 24 on the season. Who knows? Another 5 games left. Maybe he gets to 25, 26, 27. Okay, let's get him hot moving into the playoffs.
Yeah.
And then that's where we can really make some magic happen.
Yeah, I was happy to see him score today. And, that power play goal he had, that was such a quick and effective power play. It was maybe, 3 passes in the first 10 seconds of that power play, 15, and it was in the net. But that's what you got to do with Shesterkin. You got to make a move left to right, which is what the Devils did tonight, and they were able to score on him. But if that power play can play like that, going into the playoffs, I think we're in really good shape at that point.
Yeah. Oh man, insane Pollock. The best part of the game was when McDonough and Ferraro took a break for the On the Rush segment of the ESPN broadcast. And yes, RME, I will be heading back to New Jersey for the playoffs. I will be at American Whiskey along with Sam Wu and Short Sky and the whole crew, come playoff time this year. So I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of you as well. Yeah, and how was the crowd action going on because it sounded it came through, there was a lot of there was tension at first, through the first period without any score. And then when Timo put that first one in, that place just erupted. So what do you guys say? As someone who was, let me ask you, Shorts Guy, not Mr. I'm in the suite trying to get sandwiches and pocket burritos over there. Someone who was with the real fans in the real sections over there. How was the game atmosphere today?
The atmosphere was great. Brooke Amanda said in the chat it was one of the best atmospheres in a while, and it definitely was. You're not wrong. It was a little quiet in the first period. It was tense, nothing, and the Devils didn't really come out in the second all that great. It was exactly that Timo goal that everyone started to really kind of get into it. And then, immediately following, we've got the Brat goal. It just completely changed the whole complexion of the atmosphere in the arena. And it was a lot of fun seeing and I don't know, Sam, Brooke and I were thinking about like 50-50 red-blue jerseys today.
Around that, 55-45, close enough.
It was great seeing them in the last 3 minutes, just all streaming up the stairs, saying goodbye to them. It was a good time.
They had fear in their eyes. That was what they had fear in their eyes as you waved goodbye to them. And they had their heads down, too. And
they did.
Fear in their eyes. And walking up those steps, and you're like, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, it's different when you're sitting upstairs and they have to walk down by you. But when they have to walk up the stairs past you get to lock eyes with them. You get to wave to them. You get to smile as they're going. Yeah. Tell them have a safe trip home.
Yeah.
Enjoy your ride to Long Island or wherever you're from. It's not New York City. Yeah.
It looks like Shorts Guy had a chili dog as well. Oh,
I did.
Lord, did you have to play a hockey game later tonight?
I do, and I do have to eat some food before I do that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, playing 6 o'clock. I still got time. 6 o'clock tonight.
So you're going to be someone making a beeline to the dressing room there at intermission time there, trying to just hold it in there after that chili dog. Well, thank you, Brooke Amanda, for that update.
Yeah, thank you for the chili dog, Brooke.
You are a brave man downing a chili dog before you have to be all in that equipment for quite some time. So let's hope the best for Shorts Guy in his game this evening. Oh, and I almost forgot the empty net goal. Ronnie James Nico Knights. And now I'm gonna get docked the Woo Bugs. Oh yeah.
It was a good day.
All right, that's all I got.
That's fine. It was. I'll tell you what. It was a good day, and it's just it's going to get even more fun now. Now that I've seen Markstrom pitch a shutout. Now that I've seen Markstrom pitch a shutout tonight, it's going to be. Now I have to go out on that ice and play well.
Yeah, 2 shutouts in 1 day. Let's hope for a Shorts Guy shutout, and we'll get the updates tomorrow on the old Big Show, the Let's Go Devils podcast.
Yep.
Sunday edition with myself, Sam Wu, Shorts Guy, and possibly, maybe, we don't know. He's somewhere in the world. We're not really sure where he is, where he might be coming. He's kind of like Carmen Sandiego right now. Where is Beer Baron? Also known as Ann Crew. We're not really sure, but we're hopeful that there will be a Beer Baron sighting. And woo!
He wants a 1940 chant.
Chat coming in.
Does he want a 1940 chant?
1940.
1940.
Uh-oh. Here we go. It's happening at American Whiskey. But don't forget to tip your bartenders. Take care of them so they take care of you. And everyone have a good time over there. I can't wait to be back, to be doing this, guys, with you in person at American Whiskey come playoff time. Really excited for that. And just a hell of a game today. I know I enjoyed it, waking up and being like, oh, damn, here we go. I forgot it's this early. So, yeah.
Absolutely,
Any
Scotty.
final thoughts on the game?
Devils shut out the Rangers. That's the best thing, and Markstrom's back on his game. So that would be the best thing. And we got Rangers Suck shirts for sale up here. So anyone that's here wants a Rangers Suck shirt, we got them.
Nice.
My final thought is one cup in 85 years. Do I have that? One cup in 85 years, the New York Rangers.
What's that hat say?
It says Trenton Devils.
Ah, here we go.
Anyway.
Well, it's been a hell of a day so far. Like I said, everyone over there at American Whiskey, enjoy yourself. Devils win 4-0. Big shutout. Second of the year against the Rangers for Jacob Markstrom. And just a hell of a way to start a weekend, in this Devils fan's opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I want to thank all those tuning in. We're going to have the Sunday edition of the Let's Go Devils podcast Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Till next time, let's go Devils. Woo!